Hi, I'm Catherine Biondo, and I'm a librarian at the Harvard Law School Library. If you need to draft a legal document for a transactional practice or litigation, it can be time-saving to consult model forms and documents for standard language and structure. There are sample forms for commercial transactions, corporate law, estate planning, real estate, civil and criminal litigation, and more that you can tailor to your needs. Just remember to keep plagiarism and copyright restrictions in mind when you use them. This video will help you to locate forms and model language that you can use to customize and draft legal documents. Today we'll look at Westlaw, Lexis, Bloomberg Law, and PLI Plus. Forms are available from a variety of other sources as well, both free and paid, online and in print. Always exercise caution to ensure that what you select is relevant and well vetted. Now, imagine that your client developed a new sports drink line and they want to get a star athlete to endorse it. You've been asked to draw up a contract. Let's start in Westlaw's Practical Law. To access Practical Law, we'll click on the icon beside the company logo and select Practical Law from the drop-down menu. Now we will select Intellectual Property and Technology. We can choose to narrow further by topic, choose a resource type, or run a search. Let's enter endorsement within 3 words of agreement in the search bar. Here we have 3 items at the top relevant to celebrity endorsement agreements: a set of practice notes, a drafting checklist, and finally, a standard document we can work with. When we open up the document, notice how it contains tips and commentary on each of the provisions. In Lexis, we'll select the Practical Guidance icon, then Intellectual Property and Technology. Again, I'll run a search for endorsement within 3 words of agreement. We can even do a search within results and add the word athlete for additional specificity. Here we have practice notes relevant to athlete endorsement agreements, as well as a template we can use on product service endorsement agreements. Note how the template has drafting notes, alternate and optional clauses, and it offers you the ability to open up the document in Word. From Bloomberg Law's homepage, click on Transactional and choose Transactional Intelligence Center Home from the drop-down menu. From here, you can access toolkits, guidance documents, and sample documents and clauses. Let's look for sample agreements by using the search bar. If we start to type endorsement, suggestions appear in the drop-down menu. We could check out this annotated endorsement agreement, for example. When we open it, we see that it has sample language with commentary. Notice also how you can access an endorsement agreements database to see real examples of endorsement agreements that have been publicly filed. Finally, let's go to PLI Plus, a subscription database geared toward practitioners. PLI Plus has sample forms in addition to treatises, practice guides, checklists, and more covering a range of practice areas. Although we could browse by a practice area like intellectual property, this time I'm going to run a quick search for the terms endorsement agreement athlete, limited to forms and checklists and books. Here we have a sample name, image, and likeness endorsement agreement we can consult. Scroll down and you'll see additional materials like this treatise on sports law for additional context on marketing agreements. Don't forget, law librarians are here to help. If you have questions on this topic or any subject, ask us.